What is up, YouTube? It is Raphael here from xxRafael Productions. I had just came back from Australia. You have seen my vlog, my previous video right before this one. And I am very excited because this topic is about the Black Widow, who is a superhero in Marvel. This is specifically about her 2020 upcoming movie in the MCU. A prequel, obviously, as she died in Avengers Endgame, which I'm sure most of you have seen by now. I've got this page loaded up to kind of give you what the details of the movie are so far. So we've got international spy and assassin Natasha Romanoff becomes the superhero Black Widow. Basically her origin story and all that kind of stuff, because we haven't really dwelled too deep into her history, and also her unsatisfying treatment in Endgame further makes me more excited for this movie. Now, this is not really going to be a reaction video to Black Widow, it's more like a reason as to why I am excited to view this film. And that is none other than back in Endgame, we witnessed the tragic end of Black Widow when she sacrifices herself from Hawkeye's grasp and she plummets to her death in Vormir, allowing Red Skull to give the Soul Stone to Hawkeye so that they could go back to the future, yada yada yada. You know the plot of Endgame. They assemble the gauntlet later on with Iron Man's tech, and they're able to beat and reverse Thanos' snap as well. Unfortunately though, for many fans, including myself actually, we kind of felt that Black Widow had much more potential in the MCU. Felt that that was an unsatisfying end to her character arc, basically. I know many people felt that way, as I've seen in the comments, and I've seen even people in real life talking about it. We did get like probably like a 5-minute remembrance scene with the Avengers. She didn't even have any family, so it was only the original 6 Avengers. Q and a few extras like Ant-Man, for example. But unfortunately, that was overshadowed by Iron Man's funeral, which came shortly after, so it's like we didn't get enough time to take a breath and prepare for the next funeral, which understandably, that is okay if we were able to get a satisfying end for Black Widow, which, in my opinion, now, your opinion might be different from mine, but in my opinion, it did not really land as well as Iron Man's did. Iron Man's one was concluded well, but Black Widow had a lot of ground to make up. Now, she did have some cool scenes, like in Winter Soldier, one of her best movies, Iron Man 2 also, a worthy mention, and even in Avengers Age of Ultron. And yes, I don't really mind about the romance between Bruce Banner and Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, but I don't really count that in because she still did some cool stuff in the movie also, so I will count that in anyway as one of her good standouts or her highlights in the MCU. But another thing I'd like to talk about is the Budapest mission, which I am hoping they will dwell more on during the actual movie. Let me go to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, I haven't really watched the MCU in Netflix, like the Netflix TV shows, so I might be missing this. I might be missing a few stuff out. But however, this mission has been referenced by Hawkeye many times. Even in Endgame it was referenced as well, and even in Avengers 1. But we never really delve deep into it too much, so I'm hoping this movie will shed some light on that. It's another reason why I'm also excited to see this movie as well. Another thing is that also, I'm hoping that this movie will be kind of like Winter Soldier in terms of tone. You know how it was like, it had the, I don't know really how to describe it, but the Winter Soldier had something different about it compared to other Marvel movies. I'm not saying it's inherently better, because Infinity War is my favorite MCU movie. Endgame and Winter Soldier are probably tied for 2nd place, and Civil War comes 3rd. Winter Soldier had like just a drastic difference. If you watch it, and you'll see what I mean. Like it was more like serious and mature, is what I'd say. And the overall political and the thriller vibe, that's what I'm looking for. It was more of a thriller containing superheroes. It was a great blend of genre, and that's why Winter Soldier worked so well. And I'm thinking Black Widow, since it's more grounded, it's not gonna be like, we're not facing like supernatural or, you know, those aliens like Thanos or Ronan, for example. We're not dealing with those kind of stuff. Well, I mean, I can't really assume that for now because the movie's not released, but if this is a prequel, the MCU hadn't gotten too crazy at the time yet, so that should be around like the Budapest missions era, so that would be more like Winter Soldier, I hope, in terms of tone. If they can balance out the humor well, that's one thing that Winter Soldier did very well. And yeah, that's the reason why I'm excited. Also, it will also definitely improve and give more justice to Black Widow's character, which is much needed because of her unsatisfying exit out of the MCU. If they do not give her redemption in this movie, it will be another disappointment like the Hulk. I mean, the Hulk did one good thing by reversing the snap, but after that I expected something more from Professor Hulk. Like, we didn't even see... I mean, Hulk is one of the... I think, aside from Black Widow, Hulk is probably my #1 in terms of disappointment. Thor was done well because he had a lot of build-up and he failed, so I guess it explains why he got into depression in the first place. But Hulk's arc was concluded off-screen, which is the most disappointing thing. And Black Widow, at least her death contributed by giving Hawkeye the Soul Stone. But I still think she should have been done far more justice compared to what she's been given in the MCU. So now that's another reason why I am excited for this movie. Now, comment down below what you think. What you think about the trailer. I thought the trailer was pretty good in my opinion. I like the opening scene especially, something different from most Marvel trailers. But thank you very much for watching. That is my reason as to why I think the Black Widow movie is not only an important movie, but also why I am excited to see the upcoming film. It's going to be released sometime in May in 2020. Comment down below what you think, or if you're excited or if you're not excited. I'll take some of your opinions into consideration. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned.